Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to talk about the first and last month's rent. First and last month's rent. So found yourself an apartment and the deposit, whether it's an apartment, a room, a house, whatever the case would be, the requirement is normally the first and last month's rent paid together. And there seems to be some misunderstanding as to what this payment is. I mean, the first month is obvious, but the last month is where the confusion comes in. So let me briefly explain what it is and what it isn't. The first month's rent is for the first month of your tenancy. The last month's rent is for the last month of your tenancy. So if your lease or the agreement starts on January 1st, it ends on December 31st. Doesn't mean you have to move. It then goes to what we call month to month. So what you need to do is, if you're leaving, you would have to give notice, 60 days notice prior to leaving. So if you were leaving at the end of the year, when your last month would be December, then that's where that last month's rent would apply. The last month of your tenancy is where the last month's rent is applied. Now, what it's not is you can't use it in between. So the question has been asked, well, can I use it to cover a month, a short month? No. What you cannot do is, let's say April's coming and you've got some additional expenses, and you cannot call the landlord and say, can I use my last month's rent to cover for April? You can't do that. It can only apply to the last month of your lease. So if you go over, let's say, for example, you're staying beyond 12 months, the same applies. Once you give your 60 days notice, the last 30 days is where that last month would apply. I hope that made that clear. Take care. See you next video.